On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Stars taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and taking the ball for Seattle, Bryce Miller. How about a scouting report on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And that misses. And we are underway. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So here's Horner now. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Move to first. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Just misses there. Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now move to first. Horner back in on a dive. Horner on the go. Pitch is low.
That's the ball.
And safe.
1-1.
It's a stolen base. And a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Suzuki.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Colin Snyder.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Pickoff move to first. Workman dives back in safely.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's ripped for a base hit. One runs in. The throw home. Safe at the plate. 3-0.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Digging in, Michael Bush. That misses.
That's the ball.
And that is ball one.
1-0.
Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Snyder picks to first, and he's back in easily. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Here is Chris Bryant, second overall pick in the 2013 draft. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
It's 0-1.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So here's Kyle Tucker now on the ground right side, and it gets by him. Bryant makes the turn at second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Trent Thornton takes over on the mound.
For the Mariners. Number 46, Trent Thornton.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that's in there for strike one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Two on, one out. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
To third might be two. Beats to second, out there. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back at T-Mobile Park. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Steele. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jorge Polanco leading things off and takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
To the right side, Horner sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Splits the plate, strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ball 1 there. Fastball for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one at the knees for a strike. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the
59.
second. Troy Taylor.
Troy Taylor.
Here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
The left fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
Soriano, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
1-1.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ground ball, left
That's a foul
side,
ball.
and foul ball. And that's a
Ball.
little bit high. 2-2.
Really good
2-2.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one
Full count.
misses. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
batting,
Next
the
to
center
hit,
fielder,
Pete Crow
Pete
Armstrong.
Crow
Reached on an
Armstrong.
infield single his first time. Taylor picks over,
Hey,
and he
there.
dives back in safely. First offering, runner goes.
Ball.
Ball outside. Safe at
1-0.
second, and that was not close. That's a laser base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
He's safe.
And the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the
batter,
RBI.
number 2.
Other than ripping one into the
Second
gap or
baseman,
blasting one over the
Nico
wall, there aren't a whole
Horner.
lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt
Ball.
good.
Horner stands in now, looks
1-0.
at that one inside. Throw to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at
he's
second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. The 1-1. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting, the shortstop.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Taylor Saucedo.
Now pitching
And they
for
felt
the
it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the
Number
pen with the
60.
lefty hitter coming up.
Taylor.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing
Taylor.
teams did that to me.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gage Workman singled and scored his first time. Called strike right there. Next
1 ball,
offering
1
way
strike.
off the plate. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a rope into center field, base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here comes the 0-1. That one pushed foul.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Line drive, base hit. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Here's Bryant now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 8-0.
Now batting.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Left field, way back there. That's back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Coming home. The relay throw. He's safe. And they now lead by 9.
Picks himself up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do so.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one missing low.
That's a ball.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random. Let's do it. All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fastball for a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
No, that's it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. That one ripped back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Two down, bases empty. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. And there's a strike. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. top half of the third inning. And here is Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for two. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's a ball.
And delivers outside. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Second baseman.
One gone runner at first. Here's Nico Horner. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the move. Left field. Rosarena moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now Gage Workman.
The shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's in there for a strike. A little slider that finds the mark.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield.
Wow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. Presley back to work. Right down the chute, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mitch Garver up to hit here.
Garver.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Handles, throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting none. The right
now
field.
here is Dominic Canzone. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right side, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se ve.